Greetings, people of the world! Matthew back with you here in Aurora Autism for the continuation of Let's Play Final Fantasy VI. So, last time, I basically was in such of a confused state while waiting for myself to get extricated from the parking lot, or rather to have my car extricated from the parking lot where I live after a snowstorm hit, that I basically just, the only thing I really accomplished was getting the cursed shield. Other than that, I failed horrendously at the Colosseum, and I failed horrendously to get a special item because the enemy that I was looking for never spawned. So, I came over here to one place that I am familiar with. And it is a tunnel that lies between the two spots where Figaro Castle can surface. We've made it to this point, and so now we want to see what lies further beyond. So, away we go. And what we find is this run-down ruined castle. Yeah, what the? What's going on? Suddenly everything's glowing yellow. And all of a sudden it's rumbling. Soldiers are swarming out of the castle, only to get nailed by fireballs. Ouch. Yeah, you don't want to suffer the same fate as they do. It's an Esper attack! Let us show them some of our Esper magic! A 1,000 years in the past, a battle was waged here. I guess that would be Terra speaking. More cutscene. Only Odin is here. Are your wounds healed? We're fresh out of options. We'll have to leave this battle in Odin's hands. That's a lot of hoping to take there. That's a lot of expectation to put on someone. A city ruined during the War of the Magi. And there is the man himself, Odin. Able to use a single sword strike to split enemies in half. It's almost too graphic for a Super Nintendo game. Yeah, against the living, no problem. But against ghosts? Well, when he tries to do the same attack, not so fortunate. And in retaliation, Odin gets petrified. Don't do it! You can't turn me into a Magicite! Well, maybe not, but you can be turned into a statue. There's an ancient legend. It tells of a battle between Odin and a powerful sorcerer that took place in the great hall of the castle. Stay tuned, because there's more to learn about. Let's go ahead and enter the castle. Because I'm sure there are things we can find in here, including enemy encounters. Oh yes, the box set. I believe you are going to cause me no end of trouble. Or you can just die in 2 shots of my swords. That works too. I'll be very much inclined to take the latter. I want to check the suits of armor, because sometimes treasures can be found in there. Lethal weapon, huh? It doesn't look like anything like Mel Gibson or Danny Glover, that's for sure. And I believe it would be in my best interest to, well, among other things, cast Bolt 3 if I have it, but I do not have it with Celeste yet, so let's cast Bolt 2. Or we can just win that way. Gotta love that flare ability that the Ragnarok possesses. Yeah, the trade-off is there, but hey, you can't argue with the results. And I want to check these extra passages before I go initiate contact with Odin. Okay, there's a treasure chest down there that I could find. Or, I found it, it's just a matter of actually getting to it. And another box set, huh? And it's a shame this box set does not possess any chocolate-covered cherries or anything like that, because that would be a very nice box set to have. Yeah, one of the few sweets that I still really enjoy that's seasonal, the chocolate-covered cherry. An old-time personal favorite of mine. What the? I don't know, what might you be? a book with a gem-encrusted cover. Queen's Diary. I realize now that I'm in love with Odin. This breaks every rule of our society. But my heart longs for this noble, elegant man. How could anyone blame me? After the fighting's over, I'm going to bare my soul to him. Wow. Love between a human and an Esper. Yep. Your parents were able to show that it could be done. And now you get to see evidence in a book. So now... Okay, so... Ooh. 2 box sets, and on top of that, to the little ugly green Figaleses. I can't help but think that Figales is an abbreviation for something else. Because a lot of enemies in this game have names that are abbreviations of one thing or another. I'm gonna be frozen out, huh? Well, the doom clock still keeps ticking, but what does it matter? We won. What does it matter? We prevailed, yes. Yeah, I want to keep checking the other passages here. And I'm glad I did. A blizzard orb. A gold hairpin, which means that Celeste is going to be equipped with it. As a relic, of course. And in so doing, we will reduce her HP consumption by half. That is pretty cool. What's over... I was going to say what's over here, but... Well, you can see it for yourself. We know exactly what's over here. An enemy that dies in 2 strikes. Oh, and I believe Sabin has just finished using Terato. Or learning off of Terato. So now, he can start learning here 3 off of Starlet. How's everyone else doing? Still a long way away. Tritalk. Almost, so, past 3 quarters. And Zone Seek. Well, I don't think we can equip you with anything else as of yet. Okay, we can get you Terato. So we'll start having you learn off Terato as well. Alright, that's just the dead end. So regular enemies now, I'm consistently hitting in the 3000s and 4000s in damage. Oh, there's no other passage over here? Alright. Yeah, Odin, I guess we made you wait for long enough. Let's initiate contact with you. And Odin turned into a Magicite shard. Which is now in our possession. So let's go ahead and demonstrate Odin now has the meteor ability that we can use. Here's the thing though. I know for a fact that Odin has a second form that it can be turned into known as Raiden. Not to be confused with the martial artist with the rice hat from Mortal Kombat. But I know that there's a way that he can be transformed from Odin to Raiden. But I don't know what the trade-off is of doing that. I think you lose the ability to learn Meteor if that happens. I don't know personally, but I guess we'll figure it out as we go along. I'm sure Kaitans29 will have something to say about it. He always does. Ooh, that actually hurts. Yeah, let's go Cure 2. Yeah, Retaliation! Yeah, I'm consistently hitting in the 3000s, 4000s, and 5000s with my attacks. And whatever you were trying to do, you failed. So, 1600 points of healing from Mr. Locke. And the last Figaleses dies. Now it's just a matter of finding out how to get to that one spot where that chest was. It's gonna have to be through a side passage. Because it's the only thing that makes sense. 4,700 points. 4,200 points. Yeah, this has really been the go-to team thus far. But of course, if I'm going to launch an attack on Kefka's tower, I need to grind everyone. As Locke is now finished with Phantom. So, since he's got that done, let's have him start learning off of Odin. Because why not? And antidotes for Miss Celeste. Now to figure out how to get access to those chests. Well, this should seem like an obvious way to get in. Indeed it is. And it's a mimic. Of course. A katana soul, huh? I think this is the perfect opportunity to use the Vanish and Doom combination, if I can find it. Let's just heal everyone. We will use my Vanish Doom combination here because it makes sense to do so. I don't want to take any unnecessary risks here. So let's heal everyone. Make Big Scary disappear. And nerf him. Yeah, you lose. You lose, and I don't have to do all that much to you because I can nerf the game. Victory is ours. 5 magic points, Celeste earns Bolt 3, and Fire 3, and we got the Offering and 30,000 gold coins. Yeah, the Offering, this one is really good because the Offering changes Fight into X-Fight, and if you equip the Genji glove as well, you get to strike 8 times. That is huge. That is significant. And I'm glad we got that. Oh, goblins on the outside, huh? Yeah, now, because of the X-Fights, Sabin can also spread his attacks around. So he can give as many characters as he wants a good, deadly shot. There's another item, a relic, that allows you to do what's known as X-Magic, which basically serves the same principle as X-Fight, but it's found once you clear the Fanatic's Tower. Okay, so since there's nothing further for me to accomplish as far as I know in this place, what I'm going to do is take a quick timeout and I will rejoin you guys after we get Figaro Castle back to where the airship is. So, back in a moment. Okay, so got Figaro Castle back to where it was originally, near Kolingen. And so, I spoke with one of the guard at the prison, where of course we accessed the tunnel, and he said you found the ancient text in the library, right? I don't know if he was referring to the library that we found in the castle, or if he was referring to the library that exists within the confines of Figaro Castle, because I know that there is one. It's just a matter of trying to remember where it is. And I need that my curiosity is satisfied. Okay. Alright, for some reason, and I don't know where I heard this from, that there was some sort of item behind a sword, or behind the sword emblem in Figaro Castle, but I guess that wasn't true. Yeah. Haven't you heard? My brother says I'm a notorious spendthrift. Really. So, yeah, you have no new tools. So, as far as items are concerned, I'm not really sure. Yeah, take it! Take it and go! Well, I know I can get refuel on tents, because yeah, I'm quite low on those. As far as other items are concerned, I'll bump my Phoenix Downs up to 30, even though I have life. Of course, it never hurts to have Phoenix Downs in a pinch. And then I'm gonna give myself some extra tinctures because, yeah, you know what? I'll max out. I'll max out on tinctures because I got so much money. Alright. Now, what library was he referring to? Well, let's rest first because we could use it. Yeah, we can always use a little bit of rest to get the HP and MP recovered for free, cause why not? And back we go. Was he... I'm trying to remember where this library is that he was referring to. Unless it was the actual library in the... you know. Back where we found Odin. Oh, I didn't see this little girl here before. I never noticed you. Can I talk to you? And I guess I shouldn't be surprised by what she said. Edgar. You're too much of a sugar daddy, you know that? You are too much of a sugar daddy. Over to this side. Alright, this library should be it. Now, was there anything of particular importance I should be getting notice on? Yeah, it is. Checking all the shelves. Excuse me, Scholar, but I'm gonna need you to step aside. Okay. That was weird. For some reason, I guess that prison guard was referring to the library in Odin's castle. Alright. Well, since I'm in the neighborhood, and I still have some that I'd like to take care of, I'm gonna go ahead and save again. And then I want to make a return trip to a place that I've been to before but haven't been to since the second half of the game began. I want to go back south of Jador, back to... Wait a minute, this isn't it. Where is that spot? It wouldn't be directly south of me. It would have to be somewhere around this area. Okay, right here. This would be, for those of you who remember, the Opera House, because... Go inside. Yeah, talk to the impresario. There's an emergency. And... well, we don't know where the impresario is, but I'm gonna find him. Yoo-hoo, impresario! Where are you? Okay, we can't just walk onto the stage. Well, at least not from this point. No, I think we gotta go the other direction. Hey! A dragon is sitting smack in the middle of the stage! Yeah, he's referring to those dragons. But how to get to them? Or rather, how to get to it, I should say. Don't press the wrong switch, or what? Well, actually, this is exactly what we wanted. Yeah, we're crashing the opera yet again. To get a duel with our next evil dragon, the Dirt Dragon. And much like before... oh, crap. I think Float would be a good idea. Or using Cure 3 would also be smart. Do I have Cure 3 yet? I do have Cure 3. Time for my patented 1-2 punch. Haste over here. Doom over here. And we're gonna end this now. Before I end up getting myself killed. Yeah, because this Dirt Dragon, he don't mess around. Just like all of his brethren. That's why it's such a good idea to nerf him. And with that, that's 3 dragons down. Yeah, I wanted to make sure I at least got this guy out of the way, because I did remember that he was here at the Opera House. And by virtue of our victory, we got the Magus Rod. And there are 5 dragons left. Looks like we're gonna have to save the day once again. Thank goodness indeed. Alright. So now that the show can go on, we're gonna go ahead and call it a day. Yeah, it's gonna be a lot shorter of an episode than it's been in previous episodes, but I think you guys were due for a shorter one anyway. And besides, it gives me an opportunity to think about where I'm gonna go next. Actually, you know what? Before I call the episode off, I owe someone a favor. We're going back to the Solitary Island. Yeah, because we haven't done this yet. We told Sid that when we had the opportunity, we would do something important for him. And so we're going to go ahead and do that. Or we can just let these things let themselves die. Yeah, coming back to the house. Hey, Sid. I brought Locke. You do know that, right? What if I put Locke in the lead? Will that change anything? Hey, Sid, where'd you go? Okay, are you serious? Okay, Sid told me I should come see him after I brought him and Locke back together. Like, are you kidding? Well, isn't that a waste of a finish? Whatever. I can just... I saved, so I don't have to save here. I'll just call the episode here because I know where I want to go for the next episode. It's a place that I've never been to before in the game, but my aunt and uncle, when I saw them playing this game, they tried repeatedly to accomplish this. And so I don't remember if they ever actually pulled it off, but next episode, I'm gonna try and do it. And so, with that, I'd like to thank everyone for watching the continuation of Let's Play Final Fantasy VI. And when I join you again, we will make our way to a specific location to find our 14th and final party member. Will we get them to join us? Only time will tell. So until next time everyone, this is Matthew at Novora Autism, saying take care, and I'll see you soon.